Welcome back. Welcome to the another video from Bio Academy. So, if you visit this channel for first time, do subscribe, like, share, and follow my next videos. So now we will discuss about another new topic about Gerard's inborn errors of metabolism. But before inborn errors, first we will discuss about the metabolism, so which is classified into mainly two categories. Like one is catabolism and another one is anabolism. So here these two are opposite in nature, and at the same time these two metabolic pathways which are done by the majorly chemical substances which are named as enzymes. So these enzymes can playing the major role for the acceleration of either it is a catabolism or anabolism, means which converts the one chemical to another chemical. So first here the catabolism is nothing but set of metabolic pathways which are break down the complex molecules to simple molecule, finally which can produces the energy, and it releases the energy molecules. And the second one anabolism, here it is also metabolic pathway but which constructs the complex molecule from the simple molecules. And finally this anabolism process which requires the energy molecules, means here the catabolism is well suitable for the cellular respiration, finally which can makes the production of energy, but anabolism which is seen in the process of digestion. And now we will discuss about the introduction about the inborn errors which are especially identified by the first time Sir Archibald E. Gerard. And these metabolic pathways which are majorly caused by the deficiency of enzymatic actions. And finally the E. Gerard was considered as a father of biochemistry and as well as father of human genetics. He was observed the many various types of inborn errors of metabolism, and finally those all are written as a one of the book. That book name is also Inborn Errors of Metabolism. And now we will discuss about the Gerard's hypothesis. So here the Gerard hypothesis which is explains the excess of substrate which can leads to formation of product, but here the deficiency of enzyme it leads to a formation of toxic metabolite, and finally it can creates the some inborn errors like one of the diseases called alkaptonuria. Okay, this type of alkaptonuria which is caused by the in errors which are takes place in the amino acid metabolism, and it leads to a different type of biochemical defects. And at the same time this type of alkaptonuria which is caused by the deficiency of one of the enzymatic actions that is named as homogentic oxidase enzyme. So means here finally by the deficiency of these enzyme it leads to alkaptonuria, and here it is a inherited metabolic disorder. Gerard actually he was experimentally proves the a process of transmission of alkaptonuria as a single recessive Mendelian trait, and at the same time he was observed the homogentic acid is a intermediary product. It is formed in during of a degradation of amino acids like phenylalanine and tyrosine, and at the same time whenever these homogentic acid is accumulated or deposited it forms the alkaptonuria, because it is mainly due to the blocking of amino acid metabolism. Okay, now we will discuss about the amino acid metabolism as a diagrammatic representation, and at the same time the symptomatics or symptoms of alkaptonuria are also discussed. So here the metabolism of phenylalanine and tyrosine it leads to formation of a intermediary product. like a homogentic acid, but here it is accumulated, and it cannot forms the malloyloestic acid. And finally the accumulation of homogentic acid, and it is excreted in the form of urine content. And whenever these homogentic acid is oxidized and polymerized, the urine content, it will be turns to a dark, means like a black colored urine content, due to the presence of homogentic acid in particular excretory content. And finally alkaptonuria, it is a relatively harmless condition because of it is a recessive Mendelian characteristic. Okay, now we will discuss about the another second inborn error. It's called albinism. So here albinism is also inherited disease, but actually which is characterized by a less production of pineal gland secretions, which is called melanin hormone. Here generally the melanin, which is one of the pigment mainly which is responsible for the coloration of the skin, hair, and as well as eyes also. But these albinism affected peoples which are shows the light coloration of skin and as well as hair also, this type of pigmentation which is compared to the others which is very less, not only skin color and hair color, and those are also shows the another effect with they related to vision. Actually here the melanin hormone which is protects the skin from the ultraviolet rays, but who one is affected with this type of disorder, those are very sensitive to sun exposure, and also they are having the more chances for facing the skin cancers. Okay, now we will discuss some symptoms about the albinism. Generally here they are shows the skin related and hair and as well as vision related, at the same time eye coloration. So these are the major primary symptoms of albinism. Okay, now we will discuss about this some causes, right? So here mainly this albinism which is caused by the mutation which is seen in a particular genes, and which are interfere the one of the enzyme is called tyrosinase enzyme. But this tyrosinase enzyme which is responsible for the production of melanin hormone, but here the deficiency of tyrosinase enzyme, it leads to albinism. Albinism which can shows the another major the vision related problem here, because of the melanin which is actually responsible for the development of the retina and ophthalmic nerves, so that's why it is also affected to vision. Okay, now we will discuss about another disorder is called phenylketonuria. But here this phenylketonuria which is a very rare condition in which a affected baby is born without the ability to proper breakdown of amino acids like phenylalanine. And here the phenylketonuria is also inherited disease, means which is passed from the one generation to another generation, in particular their families. Okay, now we will discuss about the another causes which are related to the phenylketonuria. Generally these affected peoples cannot produces the phenylalanine hydroxylase enzyme, so that's why they can unable to digestion of amino acid like phenylalanine. And at the same time here this phenylalanine mainly which is found in a various type of food materials which consist the different protein molecules, and without enzyme there is no breakdown of phenylalanine and there is no production of energy. Finally the lack of enzyme, it leads to several abnormal condition related to central nervous system, and it causes the brain damage also. Now we will discuss about some symptoms related to phenylketonuria. Generally the phenylalanine plays the role in the body production of melanin, and this pigment is responsible for the skin and hair color. And finally, it leads to several disorders in infants, like a less coloration and less coloration seen in their body and as well as the hair, and the vision is also reduced. So some other symptoms may also include like a fair hair, blue color eyes, dry skin, and the same albinism, mental retardation, and seizures, and etc. These are the some of the other symptoms. And finally, here it leads to phenylketonuria disease. Finally, I conclude with the some other metabolic disorders like cystinuria. Here it is the cystine is the one of the amino acid which is deposited in the kidneys. It leads to cystinuria, but it is excreted through the urine content. And another metabolic disorder is called Gates disease, but here the high amount of uric acid content is also deposited in the especially bloodstream, and it causes the Gates disease. And actually here it is characterized by joint pain, and which is also called simply arthritis, and as well as inflammations of joints. And another one, the last one, Tay-Sachs disease. Here this Tay-Sachs disease, which is caused by the deficiency of lipid metabolism, and it's finally characterized by the loss of intelligence. And thank you very much for watching of Bio Academy channel. Please like, share, and subscribe the my channel.